Hi there, students. Overwrought. Okay, overwrought is an adjective. If you're overwrought, it means you are emotional. You are upset. You're in a tense, nervous, worried state. Um, he he was so overwrought that he started shouting at everyone who came into the room. He was in an overwrought state for various days after the death of his wife. He was distraught. So if you're overwrought, you are very upset, you're extremely worried, nervous. The overwrought parents of the missing child made an emotional appeal for information. So overwrought, in a state of nervous excitement. She was too overwrought to listen to what he had to say. I was overwrought by the idea that she might marry me. Okay, so if you're overwrought, you're extremely agitated, you're extremely worried, overwrought by the stress of the situation. He became overwrought on hearing the bad news. Okay, so overwrought, extremely nervous, tense, anxious, over emotional, very uneasy, distraught, overwhelmed, distressed. And this is the idea of overwrought. She was so tired and overwrought that she burst into tears. She was in an overwrought state after the accident. I didn't mean to offend you, I was just overwrought. One overwrought member of the party had to be restrained by friends. I was tired and overwrought after all the problems of the last few days. Okay, so there's overwrought. Now, the wrought bit, or wrought, comes from, is an old past participle of the verb to work, worked, wrought, worked. And wrought is something that is made or done in a careful way. So maybe you've got wrought iron, which is beautifully made in shapes and things like that. The carefully wrought words that went into the poem. So then you can have overwrought, is where something is over elaborate. Yeah, it's overdone, it's contrived, it's too elaborate. So an overwrought style. The words that he uses in his poetry are overwrought. They are excessively ornate and nobody can understand them. An overwrought style of writing. Overwrought architecture, the overwrought architecture of Beverly Hills. So elaborate to excess, excessively complex, excessively ornate. So his writing is overwrought. It's a florid, overwrought style. It's got too much in it. Yeah, the overwrought architecture of this place makes it not very interesting. It's just too elaborate, too fussy. Okay, so overwrought, and I guess you could have the surface of something is overwrought, a piece of leather which is overwrought in beautiful gold leaf designs. But back to basics. Overwrought, nervous, tense, upset, the opposite of calm and collected, yeah, in a state of excessive nervousness. I was overwrought, I was distraught, I was upset, yeah. When I'm feeling overwrought, I need to find some time to relax, to just chill out a bit and take it easy, okay? Because being overwrought is not a good thing. It's just too much when you are distraught. You've tension, nerves. extremely agitated. He became overwrought on hearing the bad news. He's one of these personalities that becomes overwrought, very upset and behaving in an uncontrolled way, very, very easily. Yeah, he's not cool, calm, and collected, but high drama and lacking emotional restraint. So yeah, if somebody is overwrought, they need to calm down, to take it easy. Overwrought, overwrought, formality. I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality. I think you could use it anywhere, but probably best in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. Um, and then as to origin, it comes from overworked. Yeah, wrought comes from the verb to work. It's an old past participle. So overwrought.